Hey, it's Matthew David Hurtado, and listen, this here is something that I put together, and I learned it from a couple of my mentors. I'll show you some links below if you want to do all the research and you want to satisfy your mind's desire to know how everything works. But in short, I'm going to tell you that your water is one of the most important things you can do. And there is something you can do called vortexing your water. And if you add the appropriate minerals in there, and I use my company's minerals from Complete Essentials because they are ionic, angstrom size, and they have fulvic acid in there. You see, these are like volcanic minerals. You have to use the right type of minerals, and what you can do is you vortex them. And what happens is, if you've ever seen a tornado, when a tornado spins, the actual qualities that are inside the vortex of the tornado can change. That's why a piece of straw can end up sticking through a glass in a tornado, because when you create a vortex, it's a scalar device that we've created. We've created a scalar energy device. And what happens is that this spinning action through magnetic fields, it's important that you use the right magnetic fields, it actually creates ormus. Ormus is monatomic elements. So your body has chakra systems, electrical, bioelectrical systems. Now, it's a proven fact, according to most health professionals like Dr. Joel Wallach and Raymond Francis and all the guys that I've studied and learned from in my over 10,000 hours of research when I got myself well again, that we are all deficient in minerals because they're not in the soil. And minerals are, according to Dr. Wallach, the currency of life. Now, monatomic minerals are some of the most important ones because the monatomic ones, they're interdimensional minerals. They have the ability to activate the nodes, and the nodes are those collective hubs of magnetic, just magnetic hubs in your bioelectric field. The ancient wisdom, of 3,000, 5,000 years, the meridian systems, the Chinese Ayurvedic system, they all understand that this is all part of your chakras, your meridians, your bioelectric system. See, it's only in the West where we have this dumbed down version of how the body works, and we look at it only as a mechanical, physical meat sack. In fact, when you look at quantum physics, we are energy. So anyway, to make a long story short, I have magnets here. You can see on one side, they are pulling each other. So it has to be through a perfect cross intersection. So from this cross intersection, I have magnetics, and these magnets are actually pushing each other away. So they're pushing on this one. And then on the other side, the magnets are pulling towards each other. So you have a push-pull through the center, and that creates a vortex as the middle piece spins, just like you see in a tornado. And what happens is, if you use volcanic minerals like fulvic acid and the stuff that we use, it will create ormus. And ormus is, when it's naturally created like this, they are superconductors. Now think about it. Since you are a biomagnetic energy vortex field, you're a human scalar device. If you want to raise your frequency, then you take ormus in the right way. It's a lot better to get ormus natural this way and put it in water, because your body is mostly water. So I put in 5 dropperfuls of each of these, and this is what I do before my run, and it's a side bonus. Part of the reason why I stay so lean and so muscular without carrying a lot of body fat as of late is because I've been doing intermittent fasting and rotating that with ketone-based eating. So I do low carb, high fat, and moderate protein, and that allows me to keep my insulin levels in check. But as part of a low carb program, it is absolutely essential that you have electrolyte minerals and magnesium. So these are 2 of the most important supplements for everybody across the planet, no matter what diet plan you're on. But if you really want to get ripped and shredded, I can show you that in another video. Anyway, so what I do is I have 5 dropperfuls in here. Now, I'm going to turn this on, and I'm going to pulse it, and it's going to spin, and you have to let it spin for about 15 to 20 minutes. So make sure you have a good blender, and your blender has to be square shaped. You can't have a round shaped blender because, again, you want to create this perfect center point right through there, and then a center point right through there that meet right in the middle. And you see these magnets are pulling, and these magnets over here are pushing. So this is how you create an Ormus device at home. And trust me, you will feel the difference. I get about 30 to 40% more efficiency on my workouts when I put this type of water in my body. So this is how I work out in a fasted state. I stay at 6-7% body fat, and it's effortless. But not only that, this raises my vibration through the roof. Ormus can activate your chakras, your nodes. It's a superconductor. I'll give you some research links below so you can do all this homework yourself, but you can make one of these devices and use the minerals, because the minerals are what activate the water. We've already done the homework. These minerals from Complete Essential are the cat's meow. These are the real deal. These are what I've been using for years, and I never miss a day without fail or exception. So anyway, I'm going to vortex this water for about 15 to 20 minutes, and that just means I'm going to run it and let it spin. So this is how you're vortexing it. Turn the power on. Let me see, I better plug it in, and that might help. So let's plug it in. Okay, so now it's plugged in. Turn the power on. Okay, I'm having issues with my blender here. Is that plugged in? I think it is. All right. There you go. Now I got it on. And you can see the power light is on. Now I can pulse it. And that's it, 15 to 20 minutes. So I'm going to do that for 15 to 20 minutes. And then I'm going to drink half of it before I go out and do my run. And then after my run, I'm going to drink the other half. And this, you can feel the difference. The water texture, when you're done with it, is like fluffy. It's like fluffy water. And you start to feel this radiating buzz when you drink it. You feel like your bioelectric circuits are lightened, like you become enlightened is what I'm saying. But I can't tell you and make any claims, so let me give you the disclaimer here. I'm not a doctor. I'm not here to heal, treat, prevent, cure, or diagnose anybody's disease. This is designed for entertainment purposes only, but trust me, if you want to experience the same type of vibrational high that I do, give this a try. It's very cost effective. The minerals, I mean, you got to take minerals anyway because you're not getting them in your diet. It's not in the soil. And minerals are the currency of life. And disease, according to Raymond Francis, best-selling author of the book Never Be Sick Again, he talks about how deficiencies and toxicity are the root cause of cellular malfunction. And cellular malfunction is the disease process. So minerals, 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 they activate all the other nutrients in your body, and they are the currency of life. This is the most important health discovery that I've found in terms of the supplement space to date, and I've been doing this since I was 19 years old. So anyway, I got the minerals in here. I'm going to vortex this. I'm going to drink it, and it is going to set my day on fire. Note, I just vortexed this for about 3 to 4 minutes, and I am going to add in my greens powder that I use, and I'll put a link below if you want to see what greens powder I use, but this is for phytonutrients. And if you do this, if you mix it with the minerals, remember minerals activate all of your other nutrients, and they're like sparks for your cells, and you need these minerals because of the currency of life. But if you put your other ingredients in here and mix it together, this is much more potent now because we're going to vortex it and we're going to create it in an Ormus water, and it's going to make the phytonutrients even more effective. So this is what I do, and this is how I get through my intermittent fasting part when I go and I do like my 5-mile run with my sprints or even a 3-mile, whatever I'm doing. I consume this, and it allows me to stay satiated with nutrients so that I can keep burning fat residually, especially if you're going to do a ketone-based diet like I'm doing right now. It's like the latest thing. If you haven't heard about it, check it out. It'll burn fat like crazy. You got to have these minerals, and you also got to have these other phytonutrients. And if you do it in this way and you structure your water through a vortex, a simple device you can make at home just like this, it will set your world on fire. Let me just tell you that. Check it out, try it, and feel the difference. Notice your vibration getting higher and higher, and that's the big thing. If you want to manifest, raise your vibration, and that is the secret.